So this was a video I was supposed to make a very long time ago. You know, I kind of procrastinated making this video because I just really didn't know how to phrase it. And I didn't want to, kind of push you guys away, you guys who really subscribe to see Apex content. But at this point, I don't really care. I'm just going to be honest with you guys and tell you why I stopped playing Apex and also why you guys haven't been seeing videos on this channel, right? I actually feel like I owe you guys that at least because I built this channel off of Apex, and to just suddenly disappear, it's kind of a bad thing, right? So that's the only reason I'm really making this video. I'm not making this video for views. I'm not making this video to try and like reintroduce myself onto YouTube. I'm really just making this video because I felt the sudden need to explain myself to you guys since you guys were so supportive on this kijannaplays channel. So with that said, there's two reasons that really contributed to me not making videos and also not playing Apex, right? So let's talk about Apex first. Apex is a game that doesn't really have much variety. Like many other FPS games out right now, it's kind of the same thing every single time you play, right? And I've been playing Apex since Season 0. From the time that Respawn said they were making a BR inspired by Titanfall, I was up, I was ready to play because Titanfall is my favorite or one of my favorite FPS games of all time. So I've been playing Apex for a very long time. 4 years basically, right? When you've been playing a game for that long, it's just natural to become bored. It's natural to become annoyed. It's natural to just pick up things about the game that you don't like because you're playing it every single day for 4 years, right? And that was basically my experience, I would say around season 13, season 12. That's really where I began to feel like, nah bro, this isn't it. Like I just didn't really feel the need to play Apex anymore. On top of that, Respawn just weren't really making good decisions for the game. They weren't doing what we wanted them to do. The game was kind of becoming even more stale. And I just thought it was time for me to move on and find something else to do because Apex wasn't really hitting that spot anymore. So that's really why I stopped playing the game, right? In terms of YouTube, guys, I'm going to be very honest with you guys because I think that you guys deserve it, right? But most content creators would not say this, right? But I used to make Apex videos with the premise around news. So it was really news videos, update videos, giving my opinion on certain changes that Respawn made, giving my thoughts on the state of the game. That was really my, my niche on YouTube, right? For a very long time. If I'm being real, guys, that also became very boring to me because yes, while it was easy to like get views and it was easy to make videos, it became too boring, for lack of a better word. It just became boring, making the same video, trying to find the same news, reporting the same stuff every single day. It just wasn't really fun, and I felt like I don't want to be doing this for much longer because I feel like I could do a lot more if I really apply myself. And yeah, I just didn't want to make Apex Legends news anymore because especially when the news was so bad every single season, guys. Every single season it was, oh, Respawn made this change, Respawn hasn't addressed this, Respawn says skill-based matchmaking will be changing. Every single season was the same news cycle. It was the same thing, and I just felt very boxed in, very stifled, and it just wasn't becoming fun. I wasn't growing as a creator. I wasn't growing as a person. I was stuck in the same thing. And even though, again, yes, it was easy to get views and it was easy to make some, passive income from Apex Legends videos, if I'm being honest, guys, as a creator, that just isn't something I want to do. That's just not what I want to do long term. It wasn't fun, and that's also why I quit. Which I know might sound kind of bad because you guys most likely were watching those news videos, really enjoying it. But it's just the truth. I'm being honest with you guys. It's just not something that I could see myself doing for a long period of time because it's so monotonous. It's so like, I guess, streamlined, those kind of videos, right? So that's really why I quit. It was a mixture of the game just getting stale for me and the content I was making around the game getting stale for me. I mean, if the game was still fun for me, I most likely would have found different ways to like innovate my content and try different things. But the game just also wasn't fun, so I didn't really have that motivation to try and, create a new style of content. It just wasn't there. The motivation wasn't there to even try to do that shit. And I know Apex has had many seasons since I last really posted, and they've had a lot of updates. I don't know what those updates are. I've just been seeing like little pieces of news on Twitter and YouTube, and I think that the community is still pretty upset with Respawn and with the current state of Apex and ranked. I know Broken Moon is a ranked map. Nobody likes Broken Moon. So I think Apex is pretty much in the same state that I left it, which kind of reinforces my decision to stop playing. And the thing is, I actually do still play Apex from time to time. I just don't really play nearly as much as I used to, right? And again, the only reason I'm telling you guys this is because I think you guys deserve the truth, right? So yeah, that's really why I stopped playing Apex, and I probably won't return for a very, very long time, if ever, you know. And that's just me being real. It was a great run. I really enjoyed the community I built here. I enjoyed streaming with you guys. I enjoyed talking to you guys on Discord, on Twitter and stuff. And yeah, kind of sounds sad, but it is what it is, right? We move. With that said though, I'm not done with content creation. You know, I feel like I would always want to create content. I always like to try to create new styles of content. And even if it's not on this channel, guys, I will be back somewhere on some different channel creating some style of content. And I think I learned a lot from this situation, because I don't think I'd ever do like gaming content in this form ever again, simply because I know that, you know, with easy views also comes a lot of drawbacks, you know. And if I'm being real, getting views on Apex Legends news and stuff was easy for me. It really wasn't a challenge. It maybe was a challenge to like build the channel the first couple of months, but once you're on that momentum, it's pretty easy. It's the same thing. You don't really need to use that much creative juices to keep it going, and that's just the truth, right? But again, if you guys want to see different content from me, you know, you guys could check the link in the description down below. I have a second channel. It's called Kij, and that channel would be a lot more me. Like, if you guys ever wanted to know about me, you know, where I'm from, what I do, how I think, how I play, just everything about me outside of just gaming alone, then you should sub to that channel. You should check out some videos, because that's, you know, a much more, I would say, condensed version of who Kijanna is. And you guys don't have to sub if you don't want to. I'm just, you know, plugging it right there if you guys want to go and see it. But yeah, it's there if you guys want to go check it out. The reality of being a gaming YouTuber is that games come and go, you know, especially FPS games. They all come and go. They all have like dry spells. They all have the periods where they're doing very, very well. And I think it's a challenge for a lot of YouTubers to manage that. And it was a challenge for me, because I'm not the type of guy that like does something if I don't want to do it, especially if it's to do with my career. Like, if I'm trying to build something and I don't want to do it, and I don't see myself doing it like 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line, I would quit that shit immediately, right? And that was my experience with Apex. But I still treasure the relationships that I made and the people I met through Apex. You know, the streamers, the content creators, the YouTubers, the people in Discord. Like, you guys have actually become friends to me, some of you guys, and I would always remember that. But that's kind of the real reason why I stopped. You know, it's a combination of, one, the game just not being fun for me, and two, the content I was making around the game no longer being enjoyable to make. So that's a quick little update, guys. I hope that I didn't, you know, really make you guys sad. But it's just the truth, and all I can do is really be honest with you guys. I don't want to sit up here and make Apex videos, even though I don't enjoy making it, because I still think that you guys would be able to tell, and that's just not something I want to do, right? That's just not fun for me. So yeah, hopefully that cleared the air, guys. If you guys still play Apex, let me know. If you guys play different games, let me know. But yeah, it's just life, you know. Some games come, some games go. Some YouTubers come, some YouTubers go. I hope some of you guys check out my second channel, well, my main channel now. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next coming months. We'll see. I appreciate you guys' support so much on this channel still. It's been a great run. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully really soon with some other styles of content. With that said, have a good one.